Just imagine becoming so handsome that the moment you step outside your house, crowds of girls gather around you and they simply cannot handle your beauty. Something like this happens in today's story. The story begins with the man's family, who for many generations had been among the most beautiful people. People loved them because of their beauty, and that was how they earned money. Their eldest son was like a TikTok star. Because of his charming face, he had millions of followers. Besides this, he also helped ordinary boys get girlfriends. His father, Parker, was also extremely handsome in his time and broke girls' hearts every day. He'd dated more than 1,200 girls and finally found the mother of his children. Their mother was also very beautiful, although a little masculine. Even I do not know about that. Their younger son, Kulin, was the most handsome person in the house. The whole family was proud of their beauty, but Kulin wanted to live a normal life. He often thought that if he were a little less handsome, crowds of girls would not follow him every time he went outside. The moment girls saw even one glimpse of his beautiful face, they became crazy. Some girls got nosebleeds while others pulled their hair and jumped around wildly. As a result, Kulin had never even been able to talk properly with a girl. He rarely went outside and studied from home until now. Other than his fish, Cullen had no one to talk to. He spent his time alone playing cards and talking to his fish. His family became very worried about his behavior. Many times they tried motivating him by showing him pictures of beautiful girls and saying, "Go out and get a girlfriend, what are you doing?" But Kulin said that he wanted a girl who did not care about his beauty. He wanted girls to like him for his heart. When no trick worked, the family came up with a new plan. They planned to pretend to be poor so they could force Kulin to attend school. One night, when Kulin got up to drink water, he overheard his parents saying that from now on they would only eat eggs for breakfast so they could save money for his studies at home. Hearing this made him feel guilty, and the next morning he decided to go to school. Hearing this, the whole family danced with happiness. But then Kulin said, "I will only go to an all-boys school." Everyone became a little disappointed, but they still agreed because at least he would leave the house. On the first day of school, his brother dropped him off on a bike. But even after getting off, Kulin kept wearing his helmet. He planned to wear it all day so nobody would notice his beauty. But the opposite happened because everyone kept staring at him because of the helmet. A boy named City and his gang started bothering him. When the teacher arrived, she told Kulin to remove his helmet. Even though he did not want to, he had to take it off, and everyone saw his handsome face. After that, the teacher ended up in the hospital because her breathing stopped the moment she saw him. Kulin immediately ran toward home, but the troublemaking boys caught him on the way. Taking him into the storeroom, they started introducing themselves like superheroes. The three boys had been studying in the same school for the past 3 years because City only wanted to attend the school party with the most beautiful girl in school, Amanda. Amanda only talked to handsome boys, so they planned to use Kulin as their messenger. Then they threatened a decent boy named Kiwo and forced him to join them. After some time, Kulin went to the principal to complain about those boys. But the principal himself was troubled because of his son. He started begging Kulin to help him get girls so his son would leave the school quickly. After getting a good friend in the form of Kiwo, Kulin became very happy. The next morning, both of them went to the girls' school where girls immediately started screaming, "Throw out the helmet guy." Nobody knew how ugly he might be under the helmet. The girls together forced him to remove it. The moment he removed the helmet, the whole school went crazy. Within hours, news channels were reporting that girls were going insane because of Kulin. Some girls were getting nosebleeds while others were behaving wildly. Even the school's most beautiful girl, Amanda, fell in love with him after seeing him on the news. She decided that she would definitely make Kulin hers. When the news spread everywhere, thousands of girls gathered outside Kulin's house. His family started selling tickets for entry into the house and earning money. When Kulin secretly saw all this, he realized that his family had used him. When they called him and asked him to return home, he clearly refused. On top of that, seeing his fish in terrible condition because of so many girls broke his heart even more. Now he started hiding from girls searching for him while staying on the roof of a building. Suddenly, a girl came from behind and asked, "You are not planning to jump, are you?" Kulin looked at her in shock because she was the first girl who did not faint after seeing him. Seeing her made Kulin's heartbeat rise, and he could not even speak. After that, the girl also said nothing and left. Sometime later, he went to Kiwa's house to spend the night. Kiwa and his grandmother took great care of him. Seeing some very rare cards in Kiwo's room made Kulin very happy because he also loved collecting such cards. The next day, both of them went to the girls' school to search for the rooftop girl. There they met Amanda and gave her City's letter. Amanda pretended not to care about Kulin's beauty, but as soon as he left, her nose also started bleeding. Kulin saw the rooftop girl again on the stairs, but because of the crowd of girls around him, he could not talk to her. During the next few days, Kulin and Kiwo stayed together and became close friends. The next day, Kiwo took Kulin to watch football, where he usually met a girl named Rare. Kiwo liked this girl very much. After the match, Kulin suddenly noticed the rooftop girl. He could not stop staring at her. Then Kiwo introduced them and said that her name was Rare. Only then did Kulin realize that Kiwo also liked the same girl. Rare and Kiwo were very good friends, and seeing them together made Kulin jealous. He could not even sleep properly that night because he did not know what to do. Finally, he remembered that his brother was a love guru, so he should ask him for help. The next morning, seeing Kulin standing before him made his brother emotional. He had always wanted to help Kulin talk to girls. By now, Kulin had also forgiven his family because if he had never gone outside, he would never have met Rare. Then the two brothers went shopping where his brother taught him how to impress a girl. Kulin did exactly as he was told, but he realized that he did not know Rare as well as Kiwo did. Even then, he did not want to give up. One day, Amanda came to the boys' school and invited Kulin to her birthday party. At the same time, she handed him a phone and said, "Baby, call me on this, okay?" Later that evening, Kiwo, Kulin, and Rare went out together. There, Kulin realized that Rare also liked Kiwo. Seeing them together made him jealous. Later, after Kiwo left, Kulin directly asked Rare whether she liked Kiwo. At first, she denied it, but when Kulin lied that Kiwo loved Amanda, Rare's face immediately fell. Now it was clear that Rare also liked Kiwo. After returning home, Kulin called Amanda and asked her for help, and Amanda was ready to do anything for him because she was in love with him. The next day, both Kulin and Kiwo arrived at Amanda's birthday party, but suddenly Amanda stopped paying attention to Kulin and focused on Kiwo instead. She pulled him aside, and at the same time, Rare also arrived at the party. Rare saw Amanda kissing Kiwo. Seeing this broke her heart, and she ran away. Kulin followed her and confessed his love to her. Rare replied that she only considered him a friend. So Kulin had betrayed his only friend and still did not get the girl. What could be worse than that? Meanwhile, Siddy and his gang also saw Kiwo and Amanda kissing, and in anger, they badly beat up Kiwo. Kulin stood at a distance watching, but he did not have the courage to save his friend. Later, he brought Kiwo home. Seeing his friend in pain made Kulin realize that he had made a huge mistake. He deeply regretted what he had done, and finally he told Kiwo the entire truth. Kiwo was shocked by the betrayal. He said that if he had known Kulin also liked Rare, he himself would have stepped back. But after Kulin's betrayal, he no longer wanted to remain his friend. He stopped talking to anyone and locked himself inside his room. Kulin missed his friend very much. At home, his mother gave him his fish, which was completely safe. Listening to his mother's words made Kulin realize how much people loved him. Now he decided that he would definitely make things right with Kiwo. The next morning, he went to Rare and told her the entire truth. After that, he went to Kiwo and tried to apologize. At first, Kiwo kept acting stubborn, but during the conversation, Kulin managed to make Kiwo admit how much he loved Rare. Later, they discovered that Rare had heard everything on the phone. Finally, all the misunderstandings between them were cleared up. Some days later, everyone attended a dance party where Kiwo's partner was Rare and Kulin's partner was Amanda. Finally, Kulin and Amanda won the title of Dance King and Queen. While all the girls were going crazy after seeing him on stage, he suddenly heard one girl's voice saying, "He is not even that handsome." Hearing this made Kulin's heart beat loudly once again, and his eyes started searching for this unknown girl. So, if one day you suddenly became this handsome, what would you do? Tell me in the comments.